do this again. Okay. All right. So, Instagram. Okay. They say in the movie industry, take two. All right. Let's do this again. Okay. So, the lesson today is when the mind is still, the soul speaks. That's a Japanese uh, proverb. Now, in the Indian tradition, it says, when the water is turbulent, you cannot see all the way to the bottom. So, the easiest way to understand this is the mind is basically the data from our thoughts, our emotions, and our physical sensations. When you say the soul speaks, you have to clarify it is the lower soul or the higher soul. When you say the lower soul, that's oversimplification. It's the part of the spiritual self, the soul, which is now packaged by the body. What does that mean? So just imagine the soul is just pure energy, radiating in every direction. That's the true spiritual self. Now, in order to learn lesson, the soul puts a portion of itself into certain instruments. A physical body to experience what physical touch is like, a certain instrument to experience emotion, and a certain instrument to experience thoughts. Okay? So that part of the soul that is encased in the physical, emotional, mental shell is what you call the lower self, or to be more specific, the incarnated soul. You see, carne in Spanish means meat or flesh. In and out, that's obvious, right? So the incarnated soul means that part of the soul, which is just pure energy, now puts itself into a certain wrapping. So that's the lower self or the incarnated soul, or in India, you call it the Jivatma, the embodied soul. Now, how is this related to the teaching today? It's very, very simple. When the mind is busy, it's turbulent, thoughts, emotions are all over the place, the incarnated self, the part of the soul that is now in the packaging, is now distracted. Make sense? It's distracted with the thoughts, the emotions, the noise, everything else happening in the physical body. So even though the higher self, the part of it that is experiencing oneness with God, even though it's experiencing all this vastness of oneness and connection with all, that data, that signal, cannot be comprehended by the lower self. And the example I was using earlier is if you have person A in the back of the room, person B in the front of the room, when I have person A start speaking, person B, as long as the room is quiet, they can hear. But once everybody starts talking, person B cannot hear anything because it's now what? Being disturbed, or not being disturbed, by actually being, what I call drowned by the noise. So a lot of us says, oh, I want to hear what my spiritual guide is telling me, what my inner teacher is telling me, what God is trying to tell me. They never start speaking. The problem is not them trying to get through. It's because that signal has to go through the noise. So that noise comes from cares, concerns, worries, gossips, okay? Being distracted by what the body wants, being distracted by other people. So this inner noise, unless that inner noise is diminished, disintegrated, released, whatever, the signal coming through will always be garbled and distorted. That's why in the Japanese tradition, when the mind is still, the soul speaks. That's a metaphor. The soul never stops speaking. It's just that it has to cut through the noise. Now, what most people do, oh, there's so much noise. I want to have some stillness and quiet and so on and so on. Okay, great, wonderful. So what do? Okay, I'll take a vacation. I'll take a holiday. Great. But you can't do that every single day, right? So there must be something we can do every day that allows us to get rid of the noise or substantially make it shut up. Now, for people who don't know any spiritual teachings, what do? They try to drown it with drugs, with alcohol, with substances they call plant medicine or whatever. In other words, they're always looking for something outside to shut this noise, which, exactly, it's not sustainable. People keep looking for things outside to deal with this inner noise, which, even if it works, is temporary, and and oftentimes it makes things worse. When in reality, it is part of who you are. In other words, the solution is already within you. And guess what? It's free. It's free. It's just a matter of knowing how. So when we do our meditations, what are we doing? You heard me share this with you many, many times. I'll repeat it again. You start from chaos and turbulent thoughts and emotions. You graduate into calmness. From calmness, you go to silence. From silence, you go to stillness. So let's do this again. I know you've heard me say this so many times. Just a reminder. From chaos and turmoil, you want to move into calmness. Calm things down. From calmness, you go into stillness. I'm sorry, silence. Okay, from calmness to silence. Silence is extremely, extremely important. From silence, when you stretch that silence longer and longer, you achieve stillness. From that stillness, don't be satisfied. You extend that stillness, and the stillness extends longer and longer and longer. Guess what happens? At that point, the vibration, the frequency of your spiritual self is able to come through. So, how do you go from chaos and turmoil into calmness? There are many ways to do it. You can do breathing exercises, right? As you regulate the breath, what happens? Things calm down. When you listen to music that has a certain rhythm, instead of very, very fast, it slows down, slows down. So what happens? Your emotions and your thoughts, your mind starts to follow that rhythm, so things calm down. Now here's what happens. The problem is most people say, "Oh, finally things are calm." Not good enough. From calmness, you have to, at some point when things are very, very calm, you have to reduce the music, you have to reduce the focus on the breath, because you have to go into silence. Silence is extremely important, because only through silence can most people get to stillness. So when you're using music to get you to peace, quiet, whatever, at some point you have to keep reducing that music, because otherwise you become dependent on that music. There's such a thing? Absolutely. I've known people say, "Oh, I cannot do my meditation because I don't have my app." The app have certain music that guides them. Then that becomes your limitation. Remember, we said everything's already in you. So the music and all that stuff is just to get you to a certain space. Things coming down enough, then you shut it off. Then you have silence. From that silence, you extend it, and with proper technique, you get into stillness. Stillness means there's almost no thoughts or emotions going on. And at some point, things become very, very still, and you start to realize, hey, there are different levels of stillness. Because when you come very, very still, that's the time you get a glimpse of your true nature. That's when you go, "Oh man, the soul has been screaming and yelling all this time. I finally heard it." So in stillness, the soul speaks. Now, there's a shortcut to all of this, because, yeah, I don't have 30 years to go live in the mountains. No, you don't have to. That's exactly the point. With proper technique, when we do meditation to in hearts, when we do great unification, the techniques we're doing here that are very, very simple, and it's free, I'm not charging you anything for this, you'll notice the big part of our practice is being a channel instrument to bless the earth, right? Meditation to in hearts, great invocation, because many factors are at play. Number one, as we allow ourselves to be the channel to bless the earth, we're the pipelines, that energy passing through us drags all the garbage out of the system. Make sense? Because you have to get it. That's how the inner noise is removed. Just saying, "Oh, I want to be quiet, I want to be still, I don't want to think of these things." For most people, it doesn't work. As you're so busy blessing the earth, allowing yourself to be a channel, that's why we use the prayer of St. Francis as the prayer. As we allow ourselves to be that channel or that instrument, that energy keeps flowing through us. It's just like high pressure water going through a pipe. As it goes through the pipe, it cleanses the pipe. Now, that's why you notice when you're so busy helping someone you love, you forget your problems because the energy is flowing through you. Make sense? That is the shortcut. That's why you look at people who are happy, they're the ones so busy helping other people in need. You don't want to look for someone who's miserable. It's very simple. Just look for anyone who's full of themselves. They're just so busy about me, myself, and I. I love myself this, I love myself that. There's nothing wrong with love with yourself, but if that occupies your consciousness 24 hours a day, you're totally screwed. Guaranteed. You want to look for somebody who's happy? Look for someone who aims to be of service to others. Now, in everything, there's moderation. You want to help others, but you have to take care of yourself. So it has to be a balance. Now, going back to what we talked about earlier, when you're so busy doing meditation to bless the earth, to be a chant to bless the earth, as our auras and chakras are being cleansed, it disintegrates a lot of this data that's generated by the mind. So you, in a very short time, going from chaos to calmness, and then when we stop doing the blessing, we go into silence. Guess what happens? You go, wow, there are no thoughts. So as we chant Om or whatever mantra, we raise your frequency and we drop the mantra, and most of you go, there's no thoughts. And things become very, very still. And many of you, based on your comment, says, I experience an expansion. I experience vibration. I get signals. I see light. See, the problem is most people, they're darn lazy. They want to jump from chaos to that point. And when they can't get there, they take drugs, they shoot this, they shoot that, they smoke this, they smoke that, which doesn't last. Now, in your case, all you got to do is give yourself a routine of doing your meditation week after week. And at some point, you can get there very, very quickly. That's it. So the secret is going through that process and making it quick. So let's meditate. Let's ask for blessing to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Tuakok Sui Mahagu Jameling, we thank you for divine light, love, guidance, help, healing, and protection. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. We thank you. Okay, put your hand like this. Put your attention in your crown. I am that. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit, the divine spark in me. I am a child of God, meaning we're still growing and evolving. I'm one with God. That's where we come from. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. There's only oneness. Just be aware of your crown. Be aware 1 inch above your head, 2 inches, 3 inches, higher, higher. Let go. We are one. Just allow your awareness to just drift above your crown. Now open your hands in blessing. We will do the meditation twin hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Tuakok Sui. So imagine the earth in front of you the size of a little ball. Put your gentle awareness on your heart. Imagine beautiful pink light from your heart flowing through your hands and flooding the entire earth. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love. Allow your heart to be filled with so much love and let it flow through your hands and bless the entire earth. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's just recall people we know going through difficult times, challenging times with their health, with their relationships, even their finances. Visualize these parts of their life getting better and better. May they be blessed with hope and with faith and a better life. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light, sadness, joy. Beware of your heart and your hands. May all be blessed with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and lots of joy. So be it. Just be still. Let the blessings keep flowing through us. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown, the top of your head. Exhale. One more time. Be aware of your heart. Inhale. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. Again, be aware of your heart. Inhale. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And stay there. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Just allow that golden light from your crown to flow down through your hands. Bless all your family members, everyone you love. Fill them with beautiful golden light. Let it spread to your workplace, to the city you live in. Let it spread throughout the country. Let it spread to all the countries in the world. Fill the entire earth with golden light. And just repeat with me, our hearts are one, our souls are one. There's only oneness. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and with kindness. May all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. May all be blessed. So be it. Just be still and let your crown continuously absorb this divine energy and let it flow through your hands to bless the entire earth. Blessings be to all. Now be aware of your heart and your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your hands. Exhale and flood the earth with golden light. Our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. Again, be aware of your heart, your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let the golden light just flow through our hands and fill the entire earth. Once more, inhale. Exhale and flood the earth with more intense golden light. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit, through my soul, through my entire being. May all beings of the earth be blessed with loving kindness. May all be blessed, all beings in the lower worlds, the middle worlds, the higher worlds. May all beings in every dimension, every direction, above and below, be blessed with loving kindness. May all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be healed of any pain, sorrow, or suffering in any way. So be it. May all be blessed with understanding, with harmony. May all be blessed with goodwill and especially the willingness to do good. Blessings be to all. So be it. Now be still and let's just allow the blessings to keep flowing through us. If you know anyone going through difficult times in their life, fill them with this golden light. Cities at war, people who are suffering, anywhere in the world. Visualize them in front of you, fill them with this golden light. Places where people are going through challenges from calamities, like the fires in Los Angeles, the wars that are happening in the Middle East and certain parts of Europe, the famine happening in Asia, in parts of Africa. May all who are going through challenging and difficult times be blessed, be healed. So be it. Fill them with golden light. Blessings be to all. May all beings be blessed. So be it. Now lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Above your crown, imagine a beautiful golden flame, a beautiful golden light. From your heart, send a stream of love up, up to the center of your throat, to the center of your head, to your crown, and into that golden light. Stay there. That beautiful golden light's getting brighter and brighter. Just look at it. The image doesn't have to be clear. It is there. You, the soul, are meditating. You, the soul, are listening. Om. Om. Allow your awareness to just drift into that space between each Om, in that silence and stillness of the gap between the Oms. Om. Your awareness is completely in that space, in that nothingness. Let go. Om. Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be still. Be really, really still. deeper and deeper into that stillness. We'll raise the frequency even more. Just listen. Om Ahum. Let go. Om Ahum. Wake up to your true nature. Now, gently, very slowly, very gently and slowly, come back to your physical form. Move your fingers, move your toes a little bit. Gently and slowly come back to your body. Raise your hands in blessing. Let's release the excess energies our bodies cannot absorb. Picture the earth in front of you with all the people you love. Fill them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with much happiness, with abundance and prosperity, and with spiritual oneness. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, we thank you. Personally, to my teacher, Master Sui Mahaguji, thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, you may open your eyes. Now, I want you to just observe any thoughts and emotions passing by. You're welcome to let me know in the comments. And if you notice, it's like quiet and still. You can experience this anytime without smoking anything, drinking anything, shooting anything, because this is part of you. I think that's one of the reasons why people don't value it, because it's free. All we can do is any given time. And here's the best news. The more often you do this, the more you can take this into your everyday life. And many of you already experienced it. In the midst of people screaming, yelling, and everything else, you're like calm. Like you're observing, like, what in the world? What's wrong with these people? You're just like quiet. In that stillness, the soul speaks. That's it. Just do it over and over and over again. All right. As I said, I'm here in Taiwan and going back to Manila, and then I'm flying back to the United States. So the next Anchor Light will be a few days from now. In the meantime, a lot of you have been following me. Please share this with as many people as possible. You know, people keep looking for things outside, when in reality, it is already part of you. Now, in the U.S., next weekend, I'm teaching Achieving Oneness with a Higher Soul. You're welcome to attend if you like. We still have a few spaces left. That's in person, and it's also a hybrid. So if you have a U.S. address, you're welcome to also attend it online. Right, that's it. Namaste, everyone. I wish you much joy and happiness, and we will see you in the next Anchor Light. Take good care. See ya.